Hey guys, welcome back. So, what is ADHD? For starters, let's get one thing straight. The name Attention Deficit Hyperactivity Disorder is kind of misleading. It's not really a deficit of attention, it's more of a problem with regulating it. Think of it like this. Dr. Thomas A. Brown, a professor at Yale, describes ADHD as a developmental impairment of the brain's self-management system, its executive functions. Basically, the CEO in your brain that's supposed to organize, plan, and manage stuff sometimes has trouble doing its job. Another expert, Dr. Russell Barkley, puts it this way: ADHD isn't a disorder of paying attention, but a disorder of self regulation. It's a disability of self control. This is why you can sometimes hyper-focus on things you find really interesting, like a video game, a project car, or a sport, but you can't force yourself to finish that boring report for work or pay the bills on time. It's not about willpower, it's just about how your brain is wired. In his book, Driven to Distraction, Dr. Edward Hallowell uses a great analogy. He says, your brain is like a Ferrari race car engine. It is very powerful, but there's one problem. You have bicycle brakes. So that powerful engine can take you to amazing places, but the weak brakes makes it hard to slow down. Stop when you need to, or ignore distractions. A newer term that Dr. Hallowell and Dr. Rady use is VAST, which stands for Variable Attention Stimulus Trait. This name helps capture that your attention isn't a deficit or deficient. It's variable, and it changes based on what's stimulating you. This is why you can excel at one task and really struggle at another. So what does this actually look like in real life, though? Let's break this down a little bit, okay? What ADHD actually looks like. So first, there's time blindness. People with ADHD are blind to time. So you have trouble feeling the future. It's as if you are always really in the present moment and not thinking about the future enough. So this can show up as procrastination, like you put things off until the last possible second. This isn't an anxious procrastination, it's more of an apathetic procrastination. It's like you just don't feel the pressure or importance of doing the task until the last minute. Your brain gets a reward for avoidance, right? A quick feeling of relief. So you might even tell yourself, I work better under pressure, but a more honest way to say it is that I only work under pressure. It's like by the time you feel it, it's too late. Always being late. So you honestly believe you can get ready, you can stop for gas and drive across town in 15 minutes. You're not trying to be disrespectful, but your internal clock is just different. Next, there's impulsivity. This is the bicycle brakes challenge. So it's a struggle to stop and think. This might mean maybe you blurt things out. So you maybe interrupt people or finish their sentences. And it's not because you're trying to be rude, it's just that your brain just moves faster than the conversation. This might also look like making quick decisions. So this can be anything from impulsive buying stuff you can't afford or to quitting a job without a backup plan. Then there's hyperactivity. And this isn't just like the stereotypical kids bouncing off the walls, right? In adulthood, it often feels like an inner restlessness. So it can look like fidgeting, tapping your feet, drumming your fingers, always needing to be moving, or maybe talking a lot. You might dominate conversations or talk really fast. Finally, and this is a big one and often overlooked, is emotional difficulties. A lot of guys with ADHD struggle with this. You might feel things more intensely than others. So this includes like getting frustrated easily. Small things can set you off and you might have a short fuse. You might feel like a failure or an imposter because likely you've been told your whole life that you're lazy or not trying hard enough, and you might actually start to believe it. You might feel shame, guilt, and anxiety, and have developed a pretty strong self critic. If any of this sounds familiar, the most important thing I want you to hear is this: ADHD is not a character flaw, it is a real neurobiological condition. It's highly genetic, which means it often runs in families. There's an 80% chance that you inherited it from someone in your family. And as Kate Kelly and Peggy Ramundo, who wrote the book You Mean I'm Not Lazy, Stupid, or Crazy, point out, people with ADHD often grow up with negative feelings because everyone misunderstands their behavior. They say, it's unlikely that anyone would tell a child in a wheelchair that he could get up and walk if he tried harder. His handicap or difficulty is obvious. Unfortunately, not many people understand the hidden challenges of a child with ADHD or an adult with ADHD. But understanding what's going on is the first step to taking control. So once you understand your brain, you can create strategies to address your specific challenges. Recognizing yourself in this is the first step. The next step is learning how to manage it. And there are tons of ways to do that, from therapy and coaching to medication and lifestyle changes. I want to leave you with a final thought from Dr. Edward Hallowell. He says, "I'm not in the business of treating disabilities. I am in the business of unwrapping gifts. That Ferrari brain might be a handful, but once you learn to handle it, it can take you to some amazing places." Thanks for watching this video. If this helped or resonated, hit the like button. And if you want to learn more about managing ADHD and anything emotional intelligence related, subscribe for more videos. Thanks.